My opinion, and it's only an opinion, but I have an idea of why we have not yet seen Michelle Yeoh's new starring vehicle, Section 31. We'll tell you in a moment. Hello out there, I'm the oldest nerd, and we have been talking about a Section 31 spinoff from Star Trek since the first season of Discovery. Michelle Yeoh was brought on as Captain Philippa Georgiou, and later in the season she becomes the Empress of the Terran Empire, and who looks just like Captain Georgiou, and being the mirror twin of the original character, she has some things in common with her normal universe self. This is not the part she really wanted to play. Now, she seems to have enjoyed being the Empress, not as much being the goody two-shoes starship captain, but she was brought on with a promise that if she did this show, that she would get her own show. Now, let's back up a little bit. Michelle Yeoh is an international star. She's not as well known in the United States, except for movies like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, in which she plays a part of a very skilled martial artist, in which she actually is. And doing a television show, even in the United States, has limited appeal for her, especially in a supporting role. She did not just want to be a one-off character. It's not worth her time. She can make big movies and make big money out of that. So what was it that they said to her that would make her want to do the role of Philippa in the normal universe and in the mirror universe? And that was she was going to get her own show. Now, the way things work in Hollywood, in its show business sense, deals are made, and sometimes details of those deals are not intended to ever be enforced. This is the case which I've seen in other accounts as being called the old okey doke. Well, if you do this, we will give you something sometime in the future, something yet to be determined, something yet to be developed. And the reason I think that this is the case is because we have seen through the last couple of years now that the Section 31 show is in development. Scripts are being considered. A writing team is being put together. A delay has happened. It's definitely going to happen. But first we have to put Picard on, and then we have to put on Lower Decks, and then Prodigy, and then the Strange New Worlds program. And it seems like every time that one of these new things comes up, the excuses of why Section 31 has been a little more difficult to swallow, if you will. Because of the pandemic, we can't get it started because it's filming in Canada, and in fact, Picard is filming in Canada too, and so is Strange New Worlds, and so is Discovery. I mean, this is not something that we are making any problems with specifically for Section 31 show. But even as of today, they're talking about this, but they haven't named anybody other than Michelle Yeoh that's going to be in it. Possibly we will see the character Ash again, but there's some question as to whether he's going to be available by the time that they get ready and start filming on it. And right now, so far as we know, they don't have a script written. They don't have any general idea of what the show is going to be about or when it's going to take place. Now, they have allowed some leeway for this to happen by Georgiou already having some, Emperor Georgiou having some relationship with Section 31 in season 2 of Discovery. And we've set up the whole idea of control, and Section 31 actually goes back to the first season of Discovery where the black badges were noticed, and all of this was leading up to it. And in the previous season of Discovery, where Giorgio steps through the Guardian of Forever, she is sent back to some time. We know that she's sent back in time. We know she's sent back at a time when the Mirror Empire still exists. And so we're not certain if she's going to be sent back to the Mirror Empire, if she's going to be sent back to our space, if she's going to be sent back to the time in which Discovery left, which is to say 23rd century, or some other time. And in fact, they've left that door open just to allow the writers of the new show to come up with what they'll come up with. Or at least that's what they're leading us to believe. But my opinion here is that we're being led on, and Michelle Yeoh is being led on, that they have no intention of producing this show. They just want her to stay close by in case they want to use her again in Discovery or perhaps in Strange New Worlds or who knows what else. They can send her at any time period, have her do a guest shot there and say, oh, we're going to give you your own show. But you know, gobbledygook is happening now and we can't do it just now. Or we've got it, we're in production right now, pre-production, development hell, or any other of the terms that they use to decide that a show is going to happen but isn't happening. By now, I am to the point that I think that the show probably isn't even going to happen. I'll be very surprised if it does, because it seems like some of the dealings that are done in show business are just like this, where they say, oh, we have something special for you. But as soon as they use her for what they want, they'll forget about the quid pro quo that she was promised. I'd like to know what you think about this. Please put it down in the comments, and we will read them and have a conversation about it. In the meantime, I hope you'll subscribe to the channel, keep us going, and ring the bell so you know when the next video comes your way. And until next time, don't go far.